The name comes from basically, it's an abbreviation, you know. It's short for Abasindisiwe, Abapeli Shembe, you know. Yeah, so ASAP isn't a derivative of Loko Kwenzakala Kada or Kant, you know. It's really just a new pure concept, a fresh idea, a fresh breath on new things, you know, ideologies and shit, you know. Yeah, man, the question about the name, I get it, you know, but because I understand it, it makes sense. I'm not angry about it. I don't feel any way, I get it. But, you know, I think people just need to be a bit more open-minded with ideas and bits. I know people just need to be a bit more trusting when it comes to the creator and how he does things, you know. And I'm just the creator of my universe, just trying to take control of how I output my artistry, you know. Yeah. I think I was born into music, you know. I was born in a household where music was just constantly playing on a daily basis. I was exposed to more music than I was onto television growing up, you know. At home, my dad used to push a young, illegal, undercover shabin vibe thing, you know, so I'd always be around adults who would always just be playing groove music, music to groove to, you know. And I think that's where the beginning phases of me understanding what makes people dance, what makes people happy really come from, you know. And from there, then, as I get into it myself, as I get older, your friends now start influencing what your music should be, like the music that you're listening to should be, you know. And obviously, at that time, hip-hop in SA wasn't really big, but that's what I really got exposed to from my friends, was the hip-hop music. And from there, I was like, I want to be a producer, you know. It started as a production thing, you know. I was like, yo, I actually want to produce. I don't care about this rapping stuff. I want the guy behind the keys, the guy, you know, behind the boards. I want to be that guy, you know. And from there, I was like, no one can really rap on the beats I'm making. So how about I start, you know, figuring out, because I've always known how to do melody, you know, because my melody always came from what I was hearing as a kid. So melodies would always just come like this, and not knowing how to actually pen this. So I slowly started learning the art of penning, you know, writing to my own things. But I never had the drive to really take it as a full-time career then, you know. This was all high school. And after high school, I think that's where people really were starting to take it seriously with the homies. Nabo Fireman, you know, like, yo, this is actually something we can make a living off, you know. But the school and there's other things, there's, yo, you need to go work at home, mentally, so they're not really looking for you to make money off the music. But yeah, zinkani yomuntu omnyama ukuthi kuseme ngifuna into ngiyayifuna, you know. And from there I always just ran with it, you know. Went to a 9-to-5 type of thing. Left that, I was like, this is not me, you know. The music thing just kept on calling me all the time. I could never escape from it. Even when I went to school, even when I was working, I could just never escape, because into vele, that formed my foundation of who I am, you know, as umuntu, you know. Yeah.
Baby, I'm not a bum, boogie Roger like you somebody. But really though, you ain't nobody. My boo got me nothing, you know good. I couldn't get him a woman. Cocaine, I'm not in Shalabram. Catalina in the Solopod. Skate the steak is a shame, God. Oh, Johnny, what? Pockets alarm is feeling funny, man. Oh, Johnny, what? DMT was a love, I tell you.
So right now we basically where the music is made, bro. This is where the homies come through, man. This is where a lot of my sounds are cultivated. This is where it gets cooked, basically. And this is Fireman's spot, you know, lying again. So pull up, shine the crane. Hey, sneaky bastards. My sneaky bastards. Yeah. Chama sweetie stuff. I actually something that's on fire and party.
Tora suru puta.
Great.
Stop, listen.
One time. Yeah, photos logo stuff. When's am I washing? Alright, so this is Danger Power Ranger, man. Say what up to the people, son.
Man, money's Danger Power Ranger, nothing could be stranger.
Yeah. And this is I'm Fireman. If it's Bubba Wobba sexy.
Sexy, hashtag our Fireman everywhere.
Yeah. So these are the homies, man, you know? Lokal. Doesn't millennia. I don't really hear it, yeah. But to me, I'm pet to cellular. Maybe I don't want to tell you what I'm putting. Talunga chaputing, Minangijana Muting, Talunga champuting, Wanuzong thing, Mabaminuzong thing, Yagum tolling, Yagum toll, Valameting Yagum born, Yagum solling, Yagum soul, delete the crime and I'm gone, then the crime and then I lost, did the shit that none of cost, this the price to pay the boss, this the price to pay the boss. Gosh, different places, different spaces, yeah. I'm at different spaces.
These vibes, yeah.
I don't know, so it's cutting, man. You can't believe it.
Got to feel for us, Fika sengimdala yabo ma 2006. 2006 vele. Shit, Sasha ingoma ngirecorda ama beats ku virtual. Bolori ingoma ku virtual. Bese la vele if bakushela ama 4 beats nyana with just the instrumental. Ulupa right sintona. Ushayibe 32 tona. Sekuyi beats le so far.
Don't say rap, we khumula litanki le engayi.
Ama tanking stuff mfana. Sekuyi church bakuva ama rapping grounds wethu. Ama energy etsasalile ya mfethu.
Higher power.
Yeah, man. Shit, Fireman has been part of the journey for the longest, actually. In Makassar, I think, to me house still, you know. Even though hip hop young, but I'm driving Nuksakala, your house, Namanja, and so that's the main thing still. That's still the main sound that I push out like us, you know. There's still but there's still a sector of kids that still needs to be catered to. Lentwana lezi vele ezimamela izizwakala ezimamela ama hip hop lentwana lezi like us asga nikezwe into abayifunayo khona bayefane baye ngaphandle ukuthi bayithole yabo
bayisearch kuma social media so they look at these big artists
sure
hip hop ikanje mawi define
yeah
it's new yabona iculture nami njengoba usasho nje mesh ngasho ikho
sure
so ikho it's alive but manje I'm
a platform la sakalanga
yeah platform in because manje uthola ukuthi abantu ababebawa host nathi sisakhula khumula abantu abahoti
sure
the likes of
abodi bap amfethu substance because hip hop was Ifoslo was once the mecca of hip hop in Gauteng, you know it was called the Peace Rand for a reason. Ifoslo abo 7 Seals, abo substance, Joe. Like Ifoslo was the mecca of hip hop once upon a time, Joe. You know, it was really. And then I don't know when house, man. I think after that generation, the Squatter Camp, when Squatter Camp started getting older, and there was no one else to fill that gap, when hip hop really went into a decline, yeah, you know. Then nyamalala ama session wasikasa aphela now. So what I heard some people abo sekunamakwala ukuthi hayi ezase 14 azwana lezi host ezase 25 seyafa kanjani culture. Yeah. Seyafa kanjani hip hop culture, you know. But if Oslo Castle alive mfethu. Monday to Monday alive. Yeah. Yeah.
But I shout out to the match they wash out because box is
Sazenzele platform yes. Fanu zenzele ngenkani. Bamba yazi mobamba umuntu ngamayembe. Uthi wena hlukana nomfazi wami. Anginyanyisa manje ngithola.
Yeah, so far. I want to see what's cars, my king.
Yeah.
Say when I say what's cars. But I call because my so we more of a community. Must know who's text on and they want to share something.
Yeah.
Then you went venture. But besides that, who's in there?
Fanu zenzele. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
start rotating.
Yeah, integrand about that was because we were able to see that, you know, and we started something of our own called the Hideouts, you know, something that Sir Abster actually started. He came up with that idea, and then I just like seeing the thought behind it was like, whoa, this is actually something where it's the beginning of culture like us, you know, really trying to bring back le culture le hip hop via ukuthi entwana zwakala kayina ungathi yabo yabo ozoperformela abantu bakho mfethu yabo because siyaninzwa nonke nifuna ukebram siyaninzwa nonke nifuna ukuyoduma kara yabo ngishiya abantu benu yabo so yeah
angithola isikhathi sizofika ukuthi libela abantu abathini ama-promotion esingami la esingama vele kuyenza njengoba because when it first came to me ngale ideas like eish njengoba usukhathele ke bra but no ntona ayikho endlule le
ilethelana
zenzele
ilethelana
yeah njengoba vele ayima finish I'm proud that's is called
yeah
I'm proud nani ngomuntu kwemotion bokhona
yeah
I can't be a guy that's always complaining that, yo man, hey, I want that wrong support, but I'm not like connecting with the people. So like, if I see that there's no connection with the audience, it means that I'm lacking and it's not the audience that's lacking. Because what, like, when we actually think about what an audience is, it just comes down and sit. It just comes to sit down. So I have to organize the venue, the place. I have to advertise to you to where's the venue, and I have to make all the preparations. So all you have to do is buy a ticket and sit down. So we are getting there, you know, slowly but surely. There are people saying, hideout sessions, going out to so and so and so and so. And, you know, like, the first time we had the hideout sessions, we introduced people to the songs, and they were like, now they're like, yo, can't wait to perform that song.
Yeah.
You know, now. And then once they find these songs on digital platforms, shots, man. We just need to work on that connection. You know?
Yeah.
Red wire, blue wire. Explosions.
Olha sangue na mão escovasse. Vai. Chuta a mão, chuta a mão. Chuta a mão, chuta a mão. Onde tu ali dá umas copas, chuta a mão, chuta a mão. Pega gato para nuggets. Estamos no mundo de pants. Vem na minha tela da minha band. Vem na minha mocha da minha band. Vem na sabe muito da minha band. Vem na minha casa da minha band. Buga mina ngaji please. Buga mina ngithanda ipi. Buga mina ngithanda isis. Buga mina ngithanda kwi-Louis.